Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the YouTube video of Crossfire, the board game, because that's basically what the GSL is in reality. You know, it's about that epic.
Maybe even more so. It's
Now,
going to be a hard game, Cases.
What?
It's going to be a hard game?
Oh, you know, it's definitely a moment where I think SC and NesTea know the scenario is that, okay, the last map is Crossfire. A good Terran push is very hard to stop. And let's not forget that a good Terran pusher is SC. We just saw in that previous game. Yeah. He knows how to reinforce and hammer away. We could have a finals here. There would be Inca and SC, two brand new players.
Absolutely.
Two brand new champions.
Yeah, neither has made it that far yet, but we will see. Countdown has begun.
Crossfire. Crossfire. Let's go. SC against NesTea. I was kind of trying to think of a funny rhyme. I just couldn't do it. I'm human. I'm not going to apologize for being a human, all right?
SC versus NesTea. With commentary from Tastes and me.
Oh, it was good. There you go.
Until someone says...
Oh, nice. All right. Nice save, Artosis. Let's do it. One of these guys is going on to the finals. Who's it going to be? Let's find out.
Who's that?
That guy? He must be... No. SC? Well, let's ask somebody from Tierra.
SC for you.
It is?
Oh my god.
Thank you. Thank you, girl from Tierra.
You're welcome.
But wait a minute. I think I see over on the other side of the map. That must be that. Oh.
I am NesTea.
Thank you. Those Tierra girls are so helpful.
Yeah, they are. Couldn't do it without them.
No,
Wouldn't
couldn't do it.
too.
Couldn't do it without them. I believe they're performing at our finals.
That'd be pretty cool.
Be pretty cool.
You guys should come. See.
It's going to be a Daegu.
Tastes propose on stage.
Yep. She like turns me down. I'm like, oh, I like cover myself in gasoline and burn myself alive.
Oh, that's terrible. Double barracks. That is so obvious. Not much of a surprise, just like all the Christmas presents I was given in a plastic bag.
I ever tell you, I did this joke to my friend. Well, it's not like a friend of my family. The guy's like 15, right? And I bought him. It was back then he had a GameCube, so I bought him a game for his GameCube. But I put it inside of a box for a coffee maker. So I'm like, open it. He like unwraps it. And it's just like a coffee maker. He like doesn't drink coffee. He's like totally confused.
Yep.
I'm like, I
love doing that.
I'm like, I know you drink a lot of coffee, man. And he's like, just looking at me. He's like trying to like, oh, thank you. You know what I mean? And I'm like, well, no, it's fine, man. Let's just plug it in right now. And he's like, oh, maybe later. Like,
that's awesome.
5 minutes, he thought I bought him a coffee machine.
I love stuff like that. It's so funny.
Yeah, that's the best trick.
NesTea is actually keeping a drone on gas right now. Very interesting. That makes it so that he can easily, after killing that Scout SCV, transition into something such as Banelings if he wants to. So I'm so interested to see what he does with that extra gas. Looks like he has taken it off the geyser now.
Uh-oh. What's this SCV doing?
He might throw up another barracks. He's like, I want to go to the finals so bad I'm going to proxy a third barracks. No, command center. Just saving it for scouting.
Just trying to make Artosis look bad. He might actually park that SCV up there and keep it there the entire game.
Yeah.
He wants to see when Zerg's going to take that third.
Checking a third is so important.
When Zerg takes that third, that's when you push the Zerg second.
Yes.
And by third and center, I mean the third base and the second base.
Yeah, in the 5th game.
Ooh.
On the 4th map. 7th day of the month.
Artosis is like doing Bible code right now and taking special numbers in the game.
Oh, no,
Put crazy meaning to it.
I'm an Aries taster, so I was told I should do this today.
Yeah.
By my horoscope.
Well, I'm a Leo. I'm vain.
Yeah. Hey, that means it works.
It works.
Oh my god.
You know, people don't know that horoscope stuff is real.
It's real.
If only people, you know, really paid attention, we can understand how the stock market works, you know, perfectly.
That's true.
We know who to elect for president.
Dude, lucky numbers. I won the lottery 3 times.
Random attribution to astrological signs is probably the best way to navigate your life.
I think you might be right.
Yep.
Thank you, Tasis, for sharing that. Well, it looks like we're going to go into somewhat standard play for both players right now. I like that SC has 2 gases, so he's going to mix it up a little bit, get some factoryage down. You like to play standard on the ladder, Tasteless?
Do I play standard on the ladder? Are you kidding me? You know what I am on the ladder, man?
What?
I'm a hipster nerd. All right.
Yeah.
I got my lensless glasses. All right.
Oh, no.
I got my only thrift store clothes on. Okay.
Your one speed
I
bike?
stopped wearing Converse. I got my fixed gear bike. Okay.
Oh my.
I used to listen to Bella and Sebastian. All right. Before they got too mainstream.
And you had to stop.
I had to stop. I don't wear gloves when it's cold outside. I put oven mitts on.
That's awesome.
Because I'm a hipster on the ladder, Artosis.
Yeah, NesTea taking a third base. SC's SUV is a little bit too far out and doesn't see it. So that might throw him off just slightly.
I don't know if my voice is going to survive this game.
That's all right.
We're going to go back to the BlizzCon voice that we had in the last BlizzCon. Where people like, by the way, in case you guys are wondering why I'm a little bit hoarse, I was recasting a bunch of these StarCraft 2 games because they're going to be aired on TV. The older ones, with a friend of mine, was having a nerd affair against Artosis.
Yeah.
Jason Lee, but yeah.
Perhaps
remember when I was at BlizzCon, people were like, what is your other job at Korea? I'm like, I'm a voice actor.
Yeah.
No, really. I'm actually a voice actor normally.
We have a Roach Warren and a Baneling Nest going up. The second gas being gotten by NesTea. He has a good amount of drones right now at 42 against 31 SCVs and up to 45 even. 4 more on the way, so high economy, 3 base, Roach Bane, and I'm going to go ahead with, I like Roach Bane on this map as opposed to the very, very common Mutalist Bane because, you know, I feel like he's going to have to do counter-based play. And, in fact, he's a little bit lucky. SC only has 1 factory siege tank, so it's going to make Roach Bane more powerful against it. It's the 2 factory siege tanks that you're really going to be scared of, like we saw last game.
The SCV sees the creep. When this SCV dies, oh, look, he's still hiding. He's safe. That is a scary position for that SCV.
Yeah. I'd build a bunker right there, get myself in it. Send a medevac! I can't hold on for long!
And now, this may trigger the push. Generally, when the Zerg's expanding, in case you guys are wondering, why doesn't he attack the expansion instead of the main?
Oh, dude.
Oh.
Oh, God, NesTea.
Yo, Jay, if we can get a shot of the area near the second base, the ramp.
Natural of NesTea. Yep. Oh, holy tamale.
We'll get that for you guys in a minute.
It's so handsome. Left.
He's put spine crawlers right there, up to the left.
Oh,
look at that.
So smart. First off, I've said this several times, you need on this map as Zerg to get your creep up to that high ground as soon as possible so that you can actually engage any attacks come. The attack is coming. This is the best timing on this map for Terran. Siege mode, Stim on the way, but he's got the spines to slow it down. Baneling Speed on the way, Roach Speed on the way, Burrow on the way. A ton of Zerglings aspire, making Banes.
He needs to buy time until these until he can get all that out. He has the spine cross there. It looks like Terran scanned, or at least he has a cell now to watch there, so he says, oh, I can't go up there, there's not enough time. Yeah. I have to go for the third instead of the second.
Very interesting. Banelings are on the way, Roaches are on the way. Don't really have enough.
NesTea might not have anticipated an attack up here because it's so unusual.
We're going to have to see if he can hold it, man. His speed is almost done.
Whoa!
Oh, you got to be careful, NesTea. More carefuler than that. But here's the thing, he can cut off reinforcements and flank this. This is a doable position. Baneling Speed and Roach Speed both about to finish.
This is why we don't normally see people push up here. It's too remote.
Man, I think NesTea's going to be able to break this. Absolutely. He's going to do a nice big flank at the last second. That's how you do it. But he's taking a lot of damage through this hatchery.
I think SC knows what's up. He says, wait a minute, he hasn't attacked me yet. He's going to go right for the hatch.
Baneling Speed is done. Roach Speed is done, and he's going for the flank, Tasteless. Knocking this attack out is going to be huge. Can he do it, though? More Roaches piling down. It looks like, yes, he can.
Yes, he can.
I believe.
Well, I mean, there's no reinforcements here. Wow, that came down to two units left, 1 for each side.
And it looks like SC getting ready for another push, but it's not as many siege tanks in it because he won one factory siege tank, Tasteless. He's made a second factory now, realizing, Roach Bane against one factory siege. I don't know if I can hold on. A lot more Marines this time. Does have combat shield and stim. Here comes some Roaches. He has Burrow now, by the way, which is pretty neat. We'll see how he utilizes that.
Those spine crawlers get up. It's going to be tough to hold.
And he's just stimming and running up, Tasteless. Pulling back
going for broke. He needs to run, though, when the Banelings get there. Siege tank's probably not going to do enough damage.
Nice start.
Oh, no! The Roaches blocked the Banelings. What's the hit points on the hatchery, Artosis?
It's still at half health, so he's not really going to lose that.
He needs to get that hatchery. It's all about that hatchery.
Tasteless, this timing attack, I believe, is doomed to fail. It's too far away for him to keep reinforcing it mid-push. So NesTea needs to sit here for a moment.
It's getting low, though.
It is indeed.
He may want to target fire it. Nope.
And he's just going to go for it. He has enough units now. Flanking with some Zerglings. Bam! NesTea doing a great job defending right now. We do have 57 drones and 53 SCVs. A third base for SC being taken right now. Beautiful move by him. He's keeping NesTea on the ropes. NesTea, the Hulk Hogan of GSL.
Yep. Meanwhile, SC, the jobber here, he's like the amazing Mike. Oh, okay, here comes another push. Now remember that hatchery is very low. You know, Zerg has to kind of stall out, buy time. Oh my God.
Yeah! Go, yes! Oh, I need a cigarette.
I need to change my underpants.
Go make me a sandwich, Tasteless. I am so happy. Bathing landmines. Hey, that's what you get, man. Just want to walk across the map. This little short map. NesTea utilizing everything in the Zerg arsenal.
And you know, Baneling landmines are the way to go on a map that's so narrow, has so many valleys.
Yeah.
You're almost guaranteed to get them off.
Dude, that was so good. Right now, 140 supply for NesTea, 126 for his opponent. Still a fearsome army coming. No upgrades for either player. That's something very interesting. That's how action-packed this is, Tasteless. This is more action-packed than a Sylvester Stallone movie.
Wow. More action-packed than Sylvester Stallone, Steven Seagal, and all those other guys.
Uh-oh. Get back.
Terran wants to push that location.
Yeah.
You know, one problem for Terran is the longer this game goes on, the expansion locations are very stretched out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a map that's pretty good for Terran in the mid-game, but we're starting to kind of phase out of the mid-game. They're getting more expansions. Oh, he's going to go for a sneaky drop.
All right. We're going to have to see how this does for NesTea.
Uh-oh.
NesTea not really sure what to do right here, it seems.
Uh-oh.
Well, looks
he's
like
going to have to cancel.
He's going to go down, yeah. Catches some mutas too, unfortunately. And that gold base is going to force a cancel. Here's the thing, keeping NesTea on 3 base versus 3 base as long as possible is going to get SC ahead. You need those additional bases. And this hatchery is really low on health cases. I'm actually getting so scared.
Oh, this could turn the game around.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
All he has to do is get that hatchery.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's getting low. Goodbye. Mutas are just too late.
They will clean up, and at the same time, SC taking this opportunity to push across the map.
It is -1 hatchery, 1 less base, 1 less major production facility for you.
And SC has to decide now, do I go and try to engage this with that many tanks? That's a lot of tanks.
Look at that. That's pretty
7
scary.
tanks, man. 8 tanks even. 9 tanks, 10 tanks. Who knows? 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue tank. Here we go, Mutas hitting the natural. Nice little counterattack. He's going to have to sacrifice that gold base, I think, during this. Looks like he's actually just going to lose it, but these Mutas can do a lot of damage.
The gold base is under fire.
NesTea has to avoid actually hitting this army for as long as possible. Will he be able to take out this command center?
NesTea is almost maxed out.
This is so scary. He is.
All right.
He is.
He's
stalling like a madman right now.
Terran leapfrogging siege tanks. There he comes.
And he's going for it. He's got to take out those siege tanks. Might want to back up after that. Because he's NesTea, he knows that and does it. Always does what he's supposed to do because he's the greatest human ever to have lived with Nada. They're tied for first.
It's true, man. Muta's coming back again. He wants Terran to turn around.
That's right. It is 158 supply to 184, so he's got the supply advantage.
There's a difference between when NesTea's maxed in this game and the game where we're on Xel'Naga Watchtower. Because he can't waste this maxed out army.
Looks like he is going to go for this. If he gets that to start, it's going to be pretty huge.
Too many SCVs around that one turret.
And he's going to have to run now with Muse, but he has made the army withdraw. He does have his third base up and running again. Oh, no! Beautiful move by SC, catching those mutas.
Hatchery on the way.
More Baneling landmines.
Oh.
Beautiful thoughts.
This has been a very close game. These guys are so skilled.
Oh my god. I'm actually like shaking right now, and it's not from the 8 coffees I've had. It's from NesTea and how close this is to him making a second finals. How epic would that be?
Pretty epic.
So epic. Looks like he's going to make some more Baneling landmines. There are a lot of Baneling landmines out right now.
Aaron doesn't have the room to scan.
Does scan.
All right, that's a pretty big risk there, man. He does see it.
Saves
Remember,
a few.
he does not have a lot of mules, so every scan is very important.
He killed an orbital, man. He's got 1 scan left. He'll have a second pretty soon. But yeah, it's great. And NesTea has got to back up. He's got to back up. Oh no! The tank drawing his units in, losing some Banelings there. You got to be so careful with that.
Every Baneling is precious until you have it suicide into the guy's army.
Oh my god, I'm just like
okay,
right
is he going to scan?
I've never wanted anyone to win anything as badly as I want NesTea to take this.
Oh, he's scanned, he knows.
Beautiful scan
SC is
right
playing
there.
so well.
NesTea, engaging a little bit with the mutas. He's got to be so careful.
He's just in range of the gold base.
I feel like NesTea might want to just run around. He can't hold this gold, man.
I'm surprised he didn't counterattack like July would at the bottom right.
Yeah, well, he's so out of position to do that. But yeah, I feel like that's maybe his best chance right now. He's doing what he can. By the way, SC snuck in 1-1 upgrades, NesTea has none. And NesTea has decided this is where he will make his stand. And I don't know if this will work, Tasteless.
I don't know.
There's a lot of Banelings in there rolling in, but the siege tank count seems too high.
He did.
He needs to take out that Thor. Oh, the Thor with 7 hit points left. Oh, God, Tasteless.
Well, NesTea's got to stay back. That expansion wasn't getting him any money.
NesTea, how could you do this to your mother?
We may very well have a finals that is with 2 new guys.
Yeah.
Inca and SC.
Let's not count them out 100% yet.
Yep,
the supplies are still even, both about 140. But with this many siege tanks, Tasteless, that Thor in there as well is going to make the Mutalists so hard to harass with. The army, though, is so brutal. It's such a brutal army. NesTea has 17 mutas still, and he's going to hit that third base.
There's too many turrets here. He can't attack.
Well, he's going to.
I see. He's going to go for the orbital.
Smart moves.
That's smart. I didn't even think of that.
And NesTea will lose that base, but he's making another. But as of this moment, he's not mining.
He didn't evacuate the drones quick enough.
It looks like he is going to go for some counterattacking.
All right.
He's not bringing his Banelings.
Nobody is mining right now. I want to point this out.
Barely, SC is. Barely. And NesTea sending Zerglings to the bottom right. This is actually also amazing. And in fact, with that lifted off, you might want to use some burrow tactics here. Killing off all those SCVs, this is huge.
Yeah, he could use Baneling
he needs to put burrows all over the place because
there's
and in
not
fact,
enough scans.
SC is scanning on his way back home, but he has almost no scans, man. In fact, right now he has 1 scan left.
NesTea's almost got this base up. The drones are getting transferred there.
If NesTea sets up Baneling landmines and wins because of that.
But it's tough. He does not have a lot of money.
My heart is going so fast.
This is intense. I'm on the edge of my seat right now. Sit this one out. Well, if Terran tries to push up in the main, he could burrow Banelings there.
All right, so the income for these players right now is rock bottom. NesTea finally sending a ton of drones over the side. The longer he can hold out from any engagement here, the better chance he'll have A ton of banelings are being made, but the siege tanks in these positions will not die to banelings. You cannot use banelings.
What he needs to do is blow up the Marines with the banelings.
I think he needs to make full base trade. He needs to actually just sacrifice his main and his natural. Harass what he can, yeah, with those moves, that's great. It's great and all. Oh man, if that Thor had taken one more hit, he's dropped a mule and repaired it, so. He needs to use Burrow to the maximum while attacking the orbitals.
Now, with all of these banelings here, there's a lot of trickery he can do here. But you know, the big issue is that SC's army is so scary.
Oh my God.
SC needs to get into
the Muta's tasteless. The Muta's killing off some Marines there.
Here's the issue: NesTea has an income, SC doesn't. SC, every unit he loses, he gets more and more behind. And it's something he will not recover from.
Oh my God.
NesTea's smart, making spine crawlers in the expansion.
SC has reinforced with all of his units. I really wish that NesTea wasn't in this side. He's got all his banelings.
His banelings are stuck.
If his banelings are in the middle of the map, I feel like he wins.
And as you can see, that's all that SC had.
Yeah, that's the end of SC.
I said he wasn't mining, but now he's officially not mining. He basically doesn't have getting this orbital. SC is doing such a good job of pushing here.
Yeah.
Ooh, don't do it.
He's got to be so careful about this. Oh man, oh man.
You know, it's tough for Zerg. You never know how many siege tanks are back there.
SC has one stand.
Now, he could send the Mutas in there. The tanks aren't completely protected by the Marines. And every Marine...
There are infestors on the way, by the way. He still needs to stall out. NesTea still has an economy. No. No. Oh my God.
He wants to get the Marines. If he can take out the Thor and the Marines, the Mutas can clean up the rest.
Oh God, he just lost so much there. But he has infestors making at his main hatchery and his main base. Still, if he takes out the Marines, he wins.
2 more Thors out here.
Oh God, he does have 2 more Thors. You're right.
Those 2 Thors might seal the deal. Does he know about this expansion?
Hold on.
Wait, does SC know about the expansion?
No,
he doesn't know about the expansion.
In fact, the Muta's coming in from behind, taking out 1 siege tank, taking out 2 siege tanks. Huge moves. He's got to buy time. The infestors do not have pathogen glands. He is upgrading it now. More infestors are being made, taking out more siege tanks. NesTea playing like a god.
The Thors coming in here. They're going to nullify any advantage the Mutalisks had in this situation. And here's the thing. He does not know. SC does not know about this hidden base.
No idea there's infestors either. His Marines are way out in the front. He can go and then fungal these right now. Well, in a couple seconds. Yeah, he has fungals. He has fungals. Fungals going down. Huge fungals going down. Oh, very sloppy, losing some of those. 2 Thors do come in.
This is a game of chess right now. They can't keep remaking pieces.
Oh my God.
SC is, at least, his army's down a little bit lower. He's going to make a tough decision. Do I go into the main or do I go for the expansion?
Oh my God.
Looks like he's going to focus on the main.
And Zerglings do come in. Not nearly enough. He's still got infestors though. More Zerglings are hatching. Oh God. This team might lose this by like a millimeter.
This is one of the closest Terry Berserks I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Few links coming in here. Okay, you can see SC sees an opening. He wants to try to take that bottom right location. 1 hatchery will be picked off here. Oh!
He doesn't even care at this
point. Burrowed certainly into the expansion, so that orbital will not be able to land.
Yeah.
And here's the issue: is he has to land that to even scan.
Dude, those Thors were a godly choice. A godly choice. He's got to fungal the Marines, take those Marines out for a SC. He's got a couple queens. He's got to use them quite wisely.
He might actually
here he goes. Here NesTea goes. And
fungal on the Thor.
Uh-oh. He's walking maybe too far forward.
No, the Mutas got it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. GG. NesTea hits his 2nd finals. Oh my God.
That was absolutely insane. The studio, it feels like there's an earthquake going on in here.
I have the sickest nerd goosebumps everywhere. I'm actually shaking.
This is so insane. I can't believe
his 2nd finals.
We're gonna
oh my God.
Against NesTea. Dude, that was one of the best games I've ever seen in my whole life. Zerg up 1 and 2.
No, absolutely.
Ever.
That was the That was the most emotionally invested I've ever been in a game. I can't even describe this.
Well, here's the thing.
Unfathomably great.
Was like on the
Oh, they're
edge.
chanting.
All right, we're going to have an interview here with NesTea.
Holy crap.
네,
Damn,
그
man.
기쁜 그 감격이 오늘 목동 홈TV 스튜디오 4강전에서 느끼지 않았을까 하는 생각이 듭니다. 자, 결승 진출 소감 한 말씀 부탁드릴게요.
일단 오랜만에 또 결승을 가게 돼서 너무 기쁘고 마지막 세트에 불리했는데 역전해서 굉장히 기분이 너무 좋아요. 지금.
He's very happy to be in the
경기를
finals.
지켜보는데
And he's so happy to win that
사실은
last game.
선수는 포기하지 않았는데 보는 관중들이 우리 시청자가 포기하지 않았나는 생각이 들 정도로 이래서 임기덕 선수는 더욱더 가치 있는 선수이고 또 결승에 잘 어울리는 선수라는 생각이 듭니다. 참으로 감격적인 순간이 아닐 수 없겠는데요. 자, 임기덕 선수 장민철이 해냈고요. 그 뒤를 정정현 선수가 해냈습니다. 종족별 2회 우승을 해낼 차례 이번엔 저그 순서인데요. 어떻게 생각하십니까?
일단 제가 김승철 선수만 굉장히 어렵다고 생각을 했었거든요.
네.
결승만 가면은 솔직히 제가 맨날 징징대고 하는데 프로토스전은 안 질 자신 있거든요.
네.
He's really confident against Protoss, so he's not worried
손준호 선수를 상대로
about going up against Inca.
충분히 승산이 있고 자신감이 있다는 말씀이신가요?
자신감은 굉장히 많이 있어요. 앞으로 준비할 시간이 많아서
네.
여러 가지 좀 제가 또 이정환 선수하고 경기한 게 있어서
네.
제가 그렇게
He's got a lot of time to prepare, so he's going to train really hard and come up with some really good strategies.
그래요. 그 이정관 선수와의 꿀밤 러시 있죠. 네. 가시촉수 러시의 그 차간 어떻게 또 그런 것을 생각을 했는지 참 많은 분들이 궁금해하고 계세요. 자, 이러한 좀 다양한 신 전략을 들고 나오시겠죠?
그거보다 더 좋은 게 있기도 한데 상대 선수가 이제 계속 더블만 하게 되면은 또 다른 걸 한번 보여드리도록 하겠습니다.
네, 알겠습니다. 이렇게 믿음지
strategies he
들어올
has
수
not yet
없습니다.
shown.
대마왕 저그라는 일을 가지고 계시죠. 지금 그런데 전 세계의 저그뿐만 아니라 스타크래프트2를 좋아하시는 분들이라면 재밌는 경기를 원하시는 분들이라면 임재덕을 연호하고 있지 않을까 하는 생각이 듭니다. 많은 분들이 응원하고 있습니다. 임재덕 선수 결승전에서 좋은 경기 부탁드리겠습니다. 네, 수고하셨습니다.
That was just so crazy.
NesTea is the most inspiring player, man.
That
Unbelievable.
game was one of those 1 in a million games. It makes me think of the Inada against Marine King Prime base trades. Both those guys are playing so well.
That was like the greatest thing I've ever seen.
There was moments where one player or another player was not mining, had to engineer a way to get ahead. It was back and forth. It was so close. Wonderful. Our finals is going to be Inca against NesTea. This is going to be crazy. Will NesTea win another championship, or will Inca manage to pull through here and be a new Protoss GSL champion? We've already had 2 GSL champions, NesTea and Fruit Dealer. Will we now have 2 Protoss GSL champions, Inca and MC?
Also, 2 championships for MVP, 2 championships for MC. Will NesTea get 2 championships?
Yeah, will we have 2 of those?
And then next season, Fruit Dealer has to step it up, man, or we're going to take him down off the wall.
People keep bumping into this thing. This thing's about to fall over.
My life will never be the same after
I
that
can't
game.
believe how good that game was. It's great because not only was it an amazing game, but we're so far in the tournament. So to see a game like that this deep, and this thing is going to get knocked over pretty soon here.
Yeah.
This is I can't stop thinking about that game. That was actually just so beautiful to see.
That was the most exciting game I have ever seen in my life.
To date, that is probably the coolest game I've seen.
Unbelievable. That's a hard map for Zerg, man.
And
the decisions he made.
SC was playing so well.
SC played well, man.
Yeah, he was so good. All right, so we're going to go into the up and down matches for you guys. As you can see, our toast is taken away.
All right, Group A, MVP Keen, TSL Trickster, Hoso-san. Group B, Xenix Koka, Jinro, oh yeah, and Zenio. Group C, Alive, Byung, Check Prime. Group D, Young, MC, Hongun. Interesting. Group E, MMA, Marine King, Huck. Ooh, Huck, that's a hard group, man.
Yeah.
May the force be with you. Group F, MVP, Violet. Kyrix and the Wind. Group G, MVP, Rain and Rainbow. And Group H, Bomber, Lin, and Ensnare. Wow.
Guys, encourage your friends to watch. Well, both of those series are very good, but especially the NesTea against SC. Please, that was an amazing game. It was such a treat to cast.
Oh my God. Yeah, I feel blessed to even have been able to see that game firsthand. I was like clicking around, looking at everything, man. It was
it was so technical.
Brings a tear to the eye.
It was so I can't believe, first of all, that SC managed to get that expansion, and then that NesTea managed to get out of that position, because what SC did, getting that expansion to the upper right, that is so far away. It's so difficult, and he did it. And I mean, but at that moment, it's like, oh, the game's over. But the way that NesTea handled that, the way that he controlled the map, the way that he did a little bit of harassment at the bottom right, beautiful.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's really nothing else to say, man.
It was just such a good game.
Unbelievable.
Any thoughts on that game? I just can't believe how good that game was.
Wow. Most exciting game I've ever seen.
I've got a high right now.
Yeah, no, I'm actually like coming down, I'm like shaking a little bit.
That was such an exciting game. Thank you to our sponsors at LG, Intel, and G-Skill. Thank you, viewers, for tuning in. Please spread the word of the GSL. Add us on Twitter. I'm Call Me Tasis.
Martosis.
And it's Gom TV Net. Just Gom TV. That's Gom TV's new Twitter account. And I guess that does it for Tasis and Artosis, Tastosis, the Casting Archon. This is the GSL. I'll see you guys at the finals.